she joins the chemical trail, an invisible river of scent that guides them all. A brief touch transfers vital data: food location, danger, colony status.
Information received. The destination is close.
A windfall, a fallen berry, rich in sugar and moisture.
Her mandibles, stronger than steel relative to her size, slice through the tough skin.
She lifts a load 3 times her own body weight. A feat of engineering.
Even in nature, rush hour is unavoidable. Even in nature, rush hour is unavoidable.
Shadows from the sky bring sudden death. The fortress, home to 50,000 siblings. Soldiers guard the gates. Only those with the family scent may pass. She leaves the world of light behind. Space is at a premium here. Cooperation is the only law. Down, deeper into the earth.
The air here is thick with the scent of family.
The main junction, the heartbeat of the colony's infrastructure. Here, hundreds of sisters pass each other every minute, guided by chemical street signs.
They pass the granaries, seeds stored for the winter, kept dry and safe.
Specialized teams process the harvest, preparing it for long-term storage.
But fresh fruit must go deeper, to the humidity-controlled nurseries.
The nursery is the holy of holies, guarded with their lives.
The future of the colony. Thousands of sisters waiting to be born.
Helpless and hungry, they rely entirely on the workers for every need.
The energy from the sun-drenched surface is transferred to the deep dark.
Mission complete. But a worker's rest is brief.
She is tired and hungry. She signals a sister for a share.
Trophallaxis, the social kiss. Liquid food is passed from one stomach to another.
Deeper still lies the heart, the mother of all. One queen, billions. Every 10 seconds, a new life is produced. For 20 years. The dead are removed immediately. Disease is the colony's greatest enemy. There is no idleness. Worker 808 is reassigned to the expansion front.
To grow, they must dig. Every grain of soil is removed by mouth.
Her mandibles act as pickaxes, shattering the compacted earth.
Each grain is glued together with saliva to form a portable brick.
A living conveyor belt. The debris is moved relay style to the surface, meters away.
She is not just a miner. She is a civil engineer.
The arch. Nature's perfect shape, supporting the crushing weight of the world above. Granite. Impenetrable. The digging stops. Granite. Impenetrable. The digging stops.
They cannot go through it. They must go around it or move it.
Together, they generate a force 500 times their individual weight. But the Earth is shifting. A root system above has given way.
But the Earth is shifting. A root system above has given way.
Collapse, the nightmare of the deep. Collapse, the nightmare of the deep.
A distress call. A sister is buried alive.
The instinct to save a colony member is overwhelming. She digs without hesitation.
Contact. She is alive.
Care is administered immediately. To be unclean is to be invisible.
The tunnel is blocked. The flow of the colony is severed. They do not mourn. They rebuild. Immediately.
Connection restored. The superorganism is whole once again.
Its periphery. Old tunnels, long forgotten, where the colony's scent is weak.
A breach. Something massive has broken through.
Scolopendra, the armored tank, the eater of worlds. She cannot fight. She must warn the colony.
She releases the most powerful signal in her arsenal, the alarm pheromone.
The scent of war spreads at the speed of smell. The colony wakes up. But the colony is a single organism, and it has thousands of jaws. The super majors. Living guillotines.
Formic acid, a potent chemical weapon that burns the enemy from the inside out.
The giant has fallen. The colony prevails. The giant has fallen. The colony prevails.
Nothing is wasted. The enemy becomes fuel for the next generation. The breach is sealed. The fortress is secure once more.
Rest now, 808. Tomorrow brings new challenges.
The air grows heavy. The pressure drops. The colony senses it before it happens.
To a human, it is just rain. To an ant, it is an aerial bombardment. They attempt to seal the gates, but the water is relentless.
The soil is saturated. The walls begin to weep.
Gravity becomes their enemy. The lower chambers are filling up.
The order is given. Save the children. Abandon the deep.
A vertical exodus. Millions of eggs must be moved to higher ground before the flood arrives. The bottom levels are lost. The water claims the old city.
The queen must move. If she drowns, the colony dies.
Panic sets in. Order begins to break down.
They do not drown. They link bodies, mandible to leg, leg to tarsus. A living life raft, unsinkable. They trap air bubbles beneath them to breathe.
They drift in the darkness, waiting for the waters to recede.
The storm passes. The earth drinks the water.
The city is ruined, but the citizens are safe.
The sun returns, and the work begins anew.
In the stagnant air, an ancient enemy begins to bloom. In the stagnant air, an ancient enemy begins to bloom.
It starts with a twitch. The colony has an immune system. Specialized workers who remove the sick.
There is no hospital, only exile. To save the many, the few must die.
Dampness attacks their treasure. The winter stockpile is rotting.
They need antibiotics. They know exactly where to find them.
Conifer resin, loaded with antimicrobial compounds, nature's disinfectant.
She carries the cure back to the sick city.
A sterilization mat. Every ant entering must walk across the medicine.
They fumigate the tunnels with their own body chemistry. Acid burns the fungus away.
Out here, the fungus completes its life cycle, far from the colony's heart. The epidemic is contained. The quarantine is lifted. The sun helps them grow and kills the remaining shadows. She has fought floods, monsters, and plagues. Her exoskeleton wears thin. Her mandibles are dull. Her joints are stiff. But she does not stop. One last contribution. For the sisters, she will never see grow.
As the temperature drops, their metabolism crashes. Movement becomes a monumental effort. As the temperature drops, their metabolism crashes. Movement becomes a monumental effort.
They must retreat below the frost line, deep into the Earth's warm embrace.
The cluster, a living furnace. They share their body heat to protect the queen.
The old, the injured, the worn out. They know their time is done.
She does not seek warmth. She seeks to secure the door.
Where stone fails, flesh prevails. She becomes the mortar.
The draft is gone. The cold is locked out.
Her watch is ended. Her energy is spent.
Because of the sacrifice of the few, the millions sleep in safety.
The wheel turns. The sun returns to the north. The deep sleepers awaken, hungry for a new year. She meets the ancestor she never knew, the guardian of the gate.
The individual falls, but the colony rises, eternal, unstoppable.
This is the empire of the undergrowth, and it is everywhere. The colony does not just hunt, it farms. Deep underground, they keep herds of cattle.
Honeydew, sugar-rich waste for the aphid, but rocket fuel for the ant.
In exchange for sugar, the ants provide a private security force. Not everyone here is family. Some are masters of disguise.
The beetle produces a soothing narcotic. The ants are addicted to it.
The silverfish, a kleptomaniac. It steals right from their mouths. It is too fast, too slippery. A ghost in the tunnels. The greatest con artist of all. The Alcon Blue Caterpillar. Smelling exactly like a colony member, it is carried into the heart of the fortress.
It mimics the sound of the queen herself. It demands the best food. The ant's own children starve. As the seasons change above ground, the transformation occurs in the depths of the chamber.
Not all guests are bad. The woodlouse cleans the waste, recycling nutrients.
The ant cricket, a tiny tenant that pays rent by grooming its landlords.
The phorid fly, the stuff of nightmares.
It seeks to lay an egg inside the ant's head.
The disguise fails. The butterfly must run the gauntlet to the sky. The disguise fails. The butterfly must run the gauntlet to reach the sky. A colony is not an island. It is a world, a web of thieves, guests, and farmers. Spring returns. The empire expands once more. One ant is a neuron. The colony is the brain. And so, the sun sets on the empire of the grass. Until tomorrow.